unpacked from this passage. And we do pray that it is impactful for you in your life. If I had to use as a subject today, I want to talk about the worth of worship. The worth of worship. If I can be transparent, I'm sorry, my shoulders bother me a little bit today, so I just need to try to go without the mic. Without holding my mic. Last week we talked a little bit about the abundance, the sound of abundance. And what's interesting out of that is that we can tell, if we're really sensitive to how the Lord is moving, we can tell through the signs of the seasons or the signs of the atmosphere of what God is about to pour into his people. It is no question that this country has been upside down, if you will. And there's been an overflow and a trickle down into our communities. As quiet as it's kept, other communities, other than the black communities, have their own issues as well. But it's been very noticeable in the black community about the care and the concern for our people. Really, there's no care and concern when it comes down to it after we have to watch killings and murders take place, and situations where people are killing themselves because they just can't take it. Everybody's always asking the question or always shaking their head and say it's a shame, but nobody's really trying to come up with any good solutions on how we can get this corrected. Yeah, maybe gun violence is an issue, and we need to try to curtail those who get guns, because guns don't kill people. People kill people. Amen. The temperament of people have gotten to a point where they don't know how to restrain, don't know how to temper their emotions to the point where if you bump into somebody, you're ready to throw down. There is a need for something bigger and better to exist in our midst. There is a strong desire for deliverance to take place in our midst. Amen. What can happen, and who is it that can bring us into this better place? We really can't trust people in the political arena because their issues are always spilling over and affecting the lives of the people that they are supposed to be serving.
All right, man.
And you've gotten it also spilling over and out in some churches with pastors. You really can't trust religious leaders anymore, at least those who have been named to fame, questionable about their lives spilling over into the lives of the public eye.
All right.
What I realize, and I have to go back to with a particular passage of scripture that the Lord reminds me of, and that is out of Isaiah, where it says, "And the government shall be upon his shoulders.
All right.
And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace."
I know that's right. Come on. Come on.
We see here that there is calamity in the land. There is almost, it seems to be that there is no hope for a community and our country because of what we have witnessed, what we have seen, what we have heard.
All right.
And it almost gets to the place that you don't want to walk outdoors because you're afraid that a stray bullet may come your way. Not to mention that we have our own individual struggles that we were trying to curtail and trying to make sure that it doesn't become a hindrance in what we need to accomplish for the day.
All right. All right.
Problems that we've been praying about, but yet they still persist. Pain that we wake up with that we thought we were over, but yet it continues to exist.
I know that.
People that we don't really want to tolerate anymore, but yet they still keep hanging around. What and why are these things happening? Well, the Bible does let us know there's nothing new under the sun.